welcome to today's practice. So today's practice is going to include 3 restorative style shapes, a little bit of sound bowl, and my intention for this practice is to use shapes and sound that may be helpful with grounding, kind of down regulating your nervous system. And when I use the word down regulating, it can mean calm, relax, and maybe you don't quite get to that place, but what we're just looking to do is if you're more activated, feeling a little bit more overwhelmed, a little bit frazzled, providing some shapes that may be down regulating, bring it down just a little bit. Okay, so before we get started, you will need a couple things. So you can either have a yoga bolster like I have here, or go grab some thick pillows, some big bed pillows. You could even use some thick bath towels and stack them on top of each other. Get yourself a blanket. I don't have any fancy blanket here. I have this very old blanket that I've had since college, which has been quite some time. I don't even know if it's all that clean. So just grab yourself a blanket, something to cover up with. You may also want some yoga blocks. If you don't have yoga blocks, get yourself some nice thick books. Get yourself a couple other blankets that you could use, some thicker pillows, kind of anything that could give you a little bit additional support. All right. Once you have accumulated all of your items, take your bed pillow / bolster, run it long ways on your mat. Then go ahead and find those blocks, bring them nearby so that you have them if you need to reach for them. Same thing with your blanket. Now, couple options here. As you can see, my bolster is relatively thick. It's pretty far from the ground. If I bring my lower back right up against it and lean back, it's creating a bit of an arch in my lower back. So for some, that might feel great. For others, you're like, oh no, that is not going to work for me. If you are one of those other people, or it's just in that practice today, find your blanket, fold it on up, make it nice and thick. Take a seat. Now when you lean back, that arch is not going to be so dramatic. Then, once you figure out what feels best for your body, you can bring your knees up so that they're facing up towards the ceiling. You might stay here. You may begin to add a little movement into your legs as you begin to sway them side to side. You may find that you want to walk your feet a little bit wider, letting your knees touch. This may be how you practice with your legs today. Or you could let your knees to begin to fall outward, soles of the feet to come together. Now this can be a pretty big opening and sensation for your hips and your legs, even your back. If that's the case, find those additional supports. Go ahead and place them underneath your knees to the height that you need to make this shape feel, I don't want to say easy because that's not what we're looking for. This might be feeling very uncomfortable, but not painful, and one that is more accessible to you. So move around, find that setup. Once you have found it, now go ahead and shake out your wrist. We just did a whole lot of setting up a shape. Inhaling. Maybe your arms begin to come overhead, reaching through your fingertips. Exhaling, arms perhaps opening up wide. And wide is always on a spectrum. So that could mean arms closest in towards your body. The closer your hands are to the body, it's going to take some of the pulling and tension off of your shoulder. Could mean a little bit further out. It could mean straight out. The further your arms are away from your body, like your hands are away from your body, the more sensation you're probably going to have in your chest. So play around with what feels best for you. Once again, if you're in my class, you know that I have a saying here. We're not worried that much about what it looks like. We're worried about how it feels. And worried might be too strong of a word. We care about how it feels. So wherever you end up, take a moment. Let yourself thoroughly explore what this shape feels like for you. You may find that you want to sweep your chin side to side. Feeling the connection of the back of your head into your bolster. And your next natural exhale breath, release all of your air. Notice what it feels like as your spine is connected towards your bolster or your pillow. Even taking note of where your lower body connects towards the mat, the sides of your feet, your knees, your hips. And then bringing your awareness towards the base of your spine here. As you inhale, beginning to send your awareness up towards the crown of your head. And then exhaling as you send your awareness back down your spine towards your base. Breathing in this way for the next several moments, if you can. You send your awareness up your spine, all the way to the top of your head, and then exhaling down towards the base of your spine. Noticing if there's opportunity to release a little bit more air on your exhale. Maybe even some opportunity to take a little bit deeper of an inhale. Perhaps as you're here, even finding a mantra that feels right. The one I'm going to use is, I am grounded and connected. With every inhale breath, I'm going to repeat in my mind, or you could do it out loud. I am grounded and connected. Exhale. If that mantra is not ringing true for you, find a phrase that does. And let yourself inhale as you repeat it. And exhale. We're gonna be here for several moments. I'm gonna go ahead and sit up myself because I'm gonna add in a little bit of sound with the sound bowl.